Hi, welcome to Lesson 9 in our short course introducing you to satellite Earth observation. Now I've moved the video over to the left hand side here so that we can focus on the map. I've also made the map a little bit bigger. You can do that with this little bar in the middle, so you can change the dimensions. We've looked before when choosing an area on the map about some of the options up here. You'll notice there is also a ruler so you can determine distances. And we can also switch on and off this pane so that we can focus on the actual map. Now I want to focus today on some of the options that we've got as the base map. So the default is the road map, which shows you the boundaries of the major countries of the world. It's annotated, you get various regions and information on the on local areas, but we can also augment that with the satellite data. Now you might ask, this satellite data is very useful. Why don't we just use that in our analysis instead of downloading all the Sentinel-2 or Sentinel-1 and such like? Well, the key thing is that you have no control over the timing, and there is none of the other bands that we've looked at. So there's no infrared bands that you can access or information like that to give you more information on when things are happening and a bit more detail into the scientific qualities of the data. What this is good for is that you can certainly zoom into areas on the map, so you can definitely do some visual analysis at quite high resolution using the map basis, so we can see right down to individual buildings here in Malawi. But we have very information on the content and the scientific content or the dates. The hybrid option merely adds the road information and the road map data, the annotations, onto the satellite data. There is also an option for the terrain, so this has got a bit of a simple hill shading and contours, and it's a different way to visualize the data and the context of what you're looking at. Now the other important additional layers are what are called the NICFI tropical regions. So the NICFI data sets are the monthly data that has been funded by the Norwegian agencies and supplied by Planet Labs, in giving you 5-meter resolution, but only in the tropical area. So if I zoom out, you can see that it just covers the tropics. So in terms of this base map, the 5-meter resolution is not quite as high as the data that you will get in the underlying satellite base map. But the key advantage that we've got here is that we do have the date. So we know this is June 23, so this is quite up to date. So that's only in the last couple of months. And we've got monthly data going all the way back to September 2020. Before September 2020 and back to December 2015, there are 6 monthly chunks of data that you can look at. But the important thing about the NICFI base map is that you do have these monthly dates and you can look at the change over time. Now, one of the things that we're going to look at in the next video is how to actually export images or geotiffs from the results that you get on the map.